Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Yeah, don't take that, Jordan.
Hey, everybody, welcome to First Coast Living. We are live from Canines for Warriors for the Veterans Day Telethon. It's year 3. Look who I've got. I got Danny Bozzini with me. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing, David?
Doing very, very well. I'm super excited. Everybody is looking great here today. We got puppies all around. We're here to help out.
That's
okay?
right.
All right.
We're here to save veteran lives and get them service dogs.
I love that so very much. All right, guys, so coming up today, we have a great show for you. Right now, we are live from Canines for Warriors Telethon, where these phones are ringing to help out our veterans. And don't worry, we didn't forget about our puppy cam. You can see the adorable puppies, and they'll grow up to be the true definition of one's best friend. I love that so very much. They're fantastic. And we'll also see the impacts these dogs make for those who served our country. But first, let's send it right back here to our very own Danny. Hey, Danny. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you. Happy to be here.
This is fantastic. Thank you for having us back here for year 3. As a military brat, this is very special and near and dear to me, so thank you very, very much. So tell us, how important this telethon is for our veterans living right here on the First Coast.
This telethon saves lives, because every single donation we get today is going to help a veteran in need with invisible wounds of war get paired with a life-changing service dog. And at Canines for Warriors, we're in the business of saving lives at both ends of the leash, and we cannot do it without our donors, our supporters, people sharing not just our mission, but also donating, because we provide these service dogs at no cost to the veteran.
That is amazing. Saving lives at both ends of the leash. It's one of the coolest terms I've heard. That is really, really beautiful. We've been here to see how all this kind of works. When we talk about saving lives, right? Let's talk about that a little bit more. How are we saving lives here?
We are saving lives by bringing in veterans who have been struggling with PTSD and other invisible wounds, who have isolated for years, sometimes decades, and we give them that hope that they haven't had for a really long time, and that hope comes in the form of a 4-legged, unconditional love of a service dog.
It's amazing to see the transition, right? Like, you talk with these veterans and they tell you their story before they have their puppy, and sometimes, I'm telling you, it'll make you cry, right? It's
Absolutely.
It's rough. And then you see the transition, and we see through pictures and through video how they change when they have their dog. And I'm telling you, it is so amazing. It is heartwarming beyond belief. These dogs, they really do save these folks' lives.
It's not just a phrase. They really are saving veteran lives, and that is why we're here today, is to get more service dogs in the hands of veterans in need, and it's all because of your donations.
Okay, well then tell them how they can help.
It's really easy. We've made it the simplest ever this year. There's 3 ways to give. All you have to do is call 904-686-1902.
Yeah.
We have volunteers waiting and ready to take
go.
your call. Or you can text Canines to 50155, or head online, go to caninesforwarriors.org/telethon.
All right, fantastic. Danny, thank you so very much. So we want to introduce you to a veteran, Robert Hernandez, and his dog, Mary Lee. So Jeannie Blaylock shares the story. Jeannie?
Her name is Mary Lee.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what
And those pink boots.
Well, she's a girl.
Yeah, but don't get the wrong idea. Mary Lee has a tough job. Robert Hernandez, United States Navy, goes by the name Doc, combat medic for the Marines. Doc saw the horror in Afghanistan.
If somebody lost a leg or had a head injury, I had to take care of them. I was the doctor out there in that field.
And some memories, they're just too painful.
I had an 18-year-old kid that went past that. We still won't talk about that.
Then back home in the dark, the nightmares over and over again.
The voices of the Marines I did not save.
Then the diagnosis, PTSD.
Did you deny it for a while? For how long?
10 years.
10 years of deep depression.
But I call it the black hole.
Too nervous to even leave his house.
I mean, who has a life being shut in?
But then, all the joy and the support at our Canines for Warriors telethon.
Well, actually, it was with you. I was channel surfing, and I saw the telethon.
He saw me talking about the invisible wound of PTSD, and he felt hope.
So where can you go now that you could never go before?
Everywhere.
Mary Lee trained for 34 commands to make him feel safe. And watch this right here.
She's licking you like crazy.
Well, she thinks maybe I might be nervous or something. That's what she does.
Well, Doc says yes, the camera and all this here, it's making him nervous. Mary Lee, you see, can sense that.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Doc and Mary Lee, what a team.
Great job, Jeannie. All right, joining us, we have Jennifer, who's an Air Force veteran who served from 2001 to 2006, and her canine comrade, Ben. Jennifer, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so Ben is amazing. We made friends earlier, and he's the best ever. I love him so much. Okay, so tell us what led you to Canines for Warriors?
Just trying to, find something else besides, medication, counseling, and I knew that they help veterans with PTSD, TBI, and MST. So looked them up and thought, hey, this is some hope here to find something that works.
Absolutely. Okay, so tell us about Ben and how he's helped change your life.
So before Ben, I have older kids, and so kind of sitting in all of that you're dealing with, and so sometimes it's hard to find a reason to get up. And with Ben, I always have a reason to get up. Got to take him out, got to walk him. So just as much as I need him, he needs me. So it gives you that. And anytime I need any extra help, he's doing my lab. He gives me hugs. And so he's great at that. I think somebody has a treat.
He's amazing. So the healing power of dogs specifically are just absolutely phenomenal. Oh, look at him! Look how good he is. He's like, oh, Mom, you're feeling a little anxious. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So why does he do stuff like this?
So, you're very connected with your dog the 21 days that you have the training with the Warriors. You start that bond, so there's all the commands get taught to all of the dogs, and then as you grow together, they can kind of sense the things that you need and that you need from them. So a hug is something that happened during training, and now he does it often.
Gotcha. Okay, so what would you say to someone who might be in your situation?
I would say, go to the website, make the call, and and apply for it. It was life-changing, and so, hold on to that hope. Canines for Warriors truly did help change my life for the better.
I have seen, like we talked about it earlier, I've witnessed firsthand the transition, right, from feeling hopeless to having the hope, and it's these dogs who really, really make a difference. So if you have one thing that you'd like to say to Canines for Warriors, what would that be?
Canines for Warriors, just thank you from the bottom of my heart for existing, being in the community, helping veterans at no cost. You truly, I don't know if I'd be here today without them.
Jen, thank you so very much. I really do love it. Ben, you're the greatest. Thank you so very much, dude. Good job, buddy. All right, guys, stick around because coming up, we'll continue to introduce you to all these veterans and their canine comrades, and you can hear their personal stories, plus about...
Have you ever wondered if a door could be more? Get more than just a door. Get an ensemble entry door, thoughtfully engineered and exclusively from Renewal by Andersen. Call today and get this Black Friday exclusive offer.
Look, we're great with teeth. We're toothbrushes.
But we're not the best with tongues, cheeks, and everything in between.
We need backup. The clinically proven essential oils in Listerine clean every surface of your mouth.
For whole mouth health, Listerine. Wash your mouth.
I'm Dr. Michael Spencer at Riverside Dental and Implant Center. Thank you for giving me a moment of your time. I just want to say how proud I am of our team for their devotion to making your lives better for more than 40 years now. Because solving your teeth problems is the only reason why we're here. Implants or whatever it is, we can help. Call us at 1-800-NEW-TEETH for a free consultation, and you'll find out how we really do care. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sierra. This holiday season, let your home do the hosting. At Closet Factory, our family designs custom buffets and serving spaces that makes entertaining effortless and beautiful. Whether you're hosting a large gathering or an intimate dinner, we'll create a design that fits your space, your style, and your traditions. Call us today to schedule a meeting with one of our 5-star rated designers. Custom units starting at $3,000 with 0% financing. The possibilities are endless. We are Closet Factory.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
The Sprout Super BOGO sale is on now. Hundreds of fresh, delicious buy one, get one free and buy one, get one 50% off deals. Sprout Super BOGO, with the power to double hundreds of delicious, healthy finds. Sprout Super BOGO helps you save on fresh and frozen finds like all pizzas. See Sprout Super BOGO Rescue Thanksgiving with must-haves like organic herb stuffing and gravy. Sprout Super BOGO. BOGO, and double up the deals until November 11th.
First Coast News on your side recognizes our teachers.
They do so much for our kids.
So together, let's all shine a spotlight on them.
Nominate a deserving teacher today. Teacher of the Week is sponsored by Keith Pearson Toyota.
This Black Friday, save on your energy bills with Renewal by Anderson's energy-efficient windows. Plus, take advantage of this Black Friday exclusive offer. Call Renewal by Anderson today.
Welcome back to First Coast Living. We are live from Canines for Warriors for our annual Veterans Day Telethon. I have United States Navy veteran Joe and his buddy Eagle here. Joe, good to see you, man. Hey. Thank you so very much for being here today. We really do appreciate your time. So what has having Eagle in your life helped you with in your personal life?
Oh, gosh. I mean, Eagle, not only has he helped me get back into public and living life on my terms again, but he's made me a better father. He's made me a better son. He's made me a better, member of my community. The effects are so much further than just what he does for me. He really does impact everybody else that's around me.
And he is amazing. Got to make friends with my buddy here earlier today, and he is so good. He's amazing. Okay, so what led you to seek the help of Canines for Warriors?
So for me, I had gone through the normal process with the VA, and what I found was medication for me wasn't working. I got the standard of care. Medication was really just exchanging one set of symptoms for a different, but I was still numb. So I knew there had to be something different, and that's when I found Canines for Warriors. I didn't know what to do, so I just got online and looked for alternatives, and luckily Canines was the first one that came up.
The first stop was the best stop. Yep. That's amazing. Okay, so how much has Eagle meant to you for you to call him your best friend, man?
Oh, gosh. I mean, you just said that. I mean, he literally is my best friend. He's my adventure partner. We've flown, as of last night, 88,000 miles. So the previous 10 years before I got him, I may have flown 1,000 miles.
Wow.
So in the 3.5 years that I've had Eagle, we've flown 88,000 miles now.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So he's completely changed my life.
That understandably so. That is absolutely amazing. What a great story to hear. So what would you say to someone that's in your position?
I would say that there's hope, that there are alternatives, there are options. If something's not working, try something like a service dog. He is my medication. I can reach down and I can get my dose anytime I want. He's completely changed my life.
I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing to you that I did with our last interview. what would you like to say to Canines for Warriors? Here's your chance to put your stamp on it.
Gosh, I don't think thank you is even enough. Canines, I mean, they're family now. So I didn't just get a battle buddy, I got a family. And I really, truly can't thank them enough for everything that they've done for myself and for rescuing Eagle.
Yeah.
He was abandoned at 9 months old. So his life was saved, my life was saved, and I really can't thank them enough.
I love that so much. Joe, thank you so very much. All right, guys, Jordan got a behind-the-scenes look at the Canines for Warriors training program. Let's take a look.
The Director of Procurement for the Canines for Warriors. This is Dan Clavel. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So what are we out here to do? I mean, this is really exciting. We're at an animal shelter, and you're going to be testing some dogs to see if they'd be a good fit?
Yes. So
okay.
We're here
Explain
at Clay County
process.
Animal Shelter, and we're evaluating dogs for our canine training program. The dogs that we train are going to be service dogs for warriors suffering from PTSD, military sexual trauma, and traumatic brain injuries. We provide these dogs at no cost to our warriors. So the biggest thing that we're doing here today is making sure that the dogs here are good candidates for that training program. Not every dog's gonna make it through our training program, but at least here we can get an initial evaluation and know that we can bring them into the program to start training.
So what does that process look like? I mean, I know you go to various shelters. This isn't the only one, because we were talking earlier, he has to go through a lot of dogs to find maybe even one that is a good fit.
That's true.
So, so that process, talk about that when you show up.
So we come into the shelters, we have great relationships with a lot of these shelters. They'll call us and say that they have potential candidates for us. So we walk in, we walk through the kennels, we evaluate them, their kennel presence, their confidence, their excitability factor, how they kind of basically initially present themselves to us. Then we take them out, we go through, we look at how they are with other dogs, sociability. We look at how they are with us. Are they social with us? Are they going to engage us? Are they going to engage us appropriately? How they do with food? Is there a resource guarding? You know, just different behaviors, things that we know either A, not good candidates for us, or B, yes, this dog would be well and do great into our program.
And there's also an age, a height, not necessarily a breed requirement, but talk about that a little bit.
So between 10 months and 4 years old, that's what ideally we're looking for. And then 22 inches is ideal for what tasks our service dogs are going to perform for warriors. So we have to take all that, medical factors, a lot of different things that we look at to, again, ensure good candidates for our service dog training program.
Right, and even if they might not be a good candidate for you, it doesn't mean they're not adoptable.
Right.
So you got to keep that in mind too. You can come out and check out the shelters as well. So what's happening behind us at the very moment?
So right now we have Clifford here who's going through a high resource guard testing program. So we're basically evaluating him for resource guarding a high value treat. Is this dog going to respond well to us taking the treat back? How they respond while they have the treat. We'll test that with humans and with other dogs. Again, the point of this is to ensure that they're not going to be of any additional anxiety or stress to a warrior, and that they can fully engage into our training program and be successful. So we'll look at different things like this. We'll do toy drive, we'll do food drive, and again, other dogs will get brought in and see how they do with socializing with other dogs.
And I noticed a camera out here.
Yes, so we film all of our tests, all of our evaluations. Let's say a dog doesn't work out for our program and we've done an evaluation. We can share some of this information with the shelter staff and say, hey, listen, this dog may not be good for us, but yes, a good candidate for adoption. Also, for our training team back at our campuses, we want to be able to share with them the things that we've seen while we're out here so that they know how to use some of that information for that dog while it's in training.
And something that I thought was pretty interesting, one of the other dogs that was brought in, Old Yeller, came up to me a lot. And you said you noticed that as well, because sometimes a dog may be better with a female or maybe with a male, right?
So we look at the pairing factor. You know, some dogs want to swipe right or swipe left, depending on the person they're being paired with. So if a dog presents well with a female as opposed to a male, that's something to look at and consider, because as we're getting the dog through training and getting it to that point where it's going to be paired with a warrior, what's going to be that pairing process? What's going to be the best chance at a successful pairing? And if they engage more with a female or a male, that's a good thing for us to know.
And then once you pick your dogs, good fit. You're going to start that training program. I know it's going to be different per dog, but on average, about how long does that take?
Anywhere between 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
You know, a lot of it is, again, working through some initial factors. Like Old Yeller, the one from earlier, was a little anxious, right? A little bit of fear, but being able to do some confidence building exercises, that could allow that dog to successfully pass. But we have to kind of basically take them through a longer training process to get them through that point. So 6 to 8 month average.
Is there anything else that you want our viewers to know? I mean, it sounds like you guys have really thought about everything here.
Well, we always say we think we're getting better at what we do. It's not, you know, it's not a science. Dogs are not robots. Not every dog makes it. You know, we could show up at a shelter and out of 10 dogs find nothing. We could show up at a shelter and out of 10 dogs, all 10 passed. Honestly, it's a crapshoot. You know, we look for the guidance of the shelter staff, for the guidance of volunteers, from the guidance and the training that our team takes into that. But really, you know, we're not a rescue. You know, our true goal, our mission is to provide service dogs to veterans. So that's what we're ultimately going to go out and do. But if we can help get dogs adopted along the way, that's just an added plus.
Wonderful. Well, if someone wants a little bit more information about the organization and what y'all do, where can they go?
So caninesforwarriors.org. Our website has all of our information. Again, we are a nonprofit. All of our dogs are provided to veterans at no cost. So
wonderful.
We do rely on a lot of donations. We have dog sponsorships and different opportunities for folks to basically get engaged.
I love it. Well, and you're also a veteran yourself, so thank you for your service.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this interview again, you know you can head to our website, and that's firstcoastliving.net.
Now, before we go talk to the folks at the phones, I just want to let you know there are ways to give. So you can call 904-686-1902, or you can text K9s to 50155, or you can go to visit online at k9sforwarriors.com/telethon. All right, let's go take a walk. Professor Mead, let's go find out who's helping here on the phone lines. Oh, here we go. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
My name's Matt.
Hey, Matt, how you doing today, buddy?
It's a beautiful day, wonderful day to be here.
All right, so tell me, what does it mean for you to be a part of something like this?
You know, I've donated my time to Canines for Warriors a few times. It's just lovely to be able to give back to your community, help veterans, help pets, help everybody.
Okay, so what's the biggest denomination you've gotten so far today?
So far, I'm still waiting to take mine.
Oh!
But I imagine it will be huge.
I agree. So somebody needs to get in here and call so my man can pick up the phone right now. Come on now. Okay, so let me ask you, tell everybody at home how they can help. One more time. Give us a little deets.
So you can go online to caninesforwarriors.com. You can call us, or you can go online and make the donation directly.
That's right. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Let's move on to my buddy here. Hey, dude, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's your name?
Christoph.
Christoph. Okay, Christoph, so tell us, why is this important for you to be here today?
It's very important. So I had a coworker who has helped organize this for Bank of America, and it's just really important to know that we in our community have something right here in our backyard that we can deliver to, both in person or with your donations here today.
I think that's fantastic. So is this your first year doing this?
I've been doing this for about a year now, volunteering with Canines. This is my first telethon.
Okay, cool. So when you volunteer here, what do you do?
Oh, we help the team here with whatever they need. So our hope is to just whatever functions that they're doing normally, we can take over so they can get back to delivering for these veterans, who's the real focus.
I love that so much. All right, let's keep on walking. Professor Mead, let's take a walk over here. Oh, who is this lovely lady? Who are you?
My name is Laurel Matthews.
Hey, Laurel. So tell us, why is it important for you to be here?
Oh, anything to do that I can help out. They need helping hands. They need all the help they can get. I'm here.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what is your connection to Canines for Warriors?
I actually am also from Bank of America, and I've been here just on random times to clean vans, wash windows, pick up trash. Anything to help.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Thank you so very much. Guys, there's amazing people that are here to help. All right, so make sure that you call in here. But I think Danny's got something for us. Excuse me, Professor Mead, let me slide on right here. Danny, what's going on here? What? That's a big old check.
It is a big check worth $25,000 from Color Fill. And even to help celebrate this nice check right here, we have Rosie, who's Color Fill's service dog in training. So they are sponsoring her training right now. And we are very excited because she's getting ready to save a veteran's life.
That's amazing. This is so cool. All right, look at this check. $25,000. I am so impressed. This is fantastic. So I hear people are calling in back here right now, so that's great. So where are we at right now? What are we up to?
We are at over $100,000. But remember, we got to get to $1 million.
That's right.
So keep calling. They're ready to answer those phones. And let's continue saving lives.
I love it so much. So so tell us the hour. So how long do people have?
So you can call in until 7 p.m. Our lines will be open. And then you could text or go to the website, and that will stay open till midnight tonight.
Yeah, okay,
so in
cool.
case you can't call in, we still have ways for you to give.
Okay, I love that real quick. Hey, I'm gonna go ask her some questions real quick. Come on over here for me. Come here. Katie. All right, Katie, so tell us about your puppy here.
So this is Rosie. She is currently still in training.
Yeah.
She's part of our puppy program. So she came in as a puppy, and she's been training to be a service dog.
That's amazing. This is so cool. She's beautiful. Look how good you are. Oh, yeah, well, we're already buddies. Okay. So how long have you been here with canines?
A little over 1 year.
A little over a year? It's got to be pretty rewarding, right?
Yeah, it's really rewarding. I love it.
So why did you decide to come work with canines?
I just thought it would be a great way to work with animals and also help people at the same time and help veterans. So it's just a win-win.
I love it so much. Okay, guys. So we have a $25,000 check from Colorfield here.
Got us to $140,000. All right. Woo!
Great job, everybody. We're already up to $140,000. Remember, guys, you can call 904-686-1902, text K9s to 50155, or visit k9sforwarriors.org/telethon. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back after the break.
Shop the Rooms to Go holiday sale for a living room upgrade. This contemporary two-piece sectional combines style and savings. Just $10.95 on sale. That's right, $10.95 in 2 stylish colors. Right now at Rooms to Go.
This week on Neutrogena Remembers.
Will you marry me?
I love you.
If you remember these two, it may be time to start using Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream. It can reverse 7 years of visible aging. Great skin. Oh, to be young.
Care Plus Medicare Advantage plans have helped Floridians flourish for over 25 years. All plans include dental, vision, hearing coverage, and more. There's a Care Plus plan that gives you money back on your Part B premium, and a plan with no referrals required for in-network specialists. At Care Plus, we're here to help you feel your best, so you can flourish in Florida, doing what you love. Medicare's annual enrollment period ends December 7th. Call a licensed Care Plus sales agent today.
The holidays are all about giving, but at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, it's all about getting. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get the strongest Ram 1500 ever. And get it all backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Nothing stops Ram. Don't let anything stop you from getting a great deal at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event.
Right now, purchase this Ram 1500 and get 0% financing for 60 months. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty on the 2026 Ram 1500.
Today we're getting an inside look at the bathroom remodeling process that's sweeping the nation. Tens of thousands of homeowners every single year trust West Shore Home with their shower remodel. And now, we're gonna see why. Okay, it's 7:45 in the morning and the crew is about to complete this entire shower transformation in just one day. But before they get started, let's take a look and see what they're working with. So here's the plan. This bathroom is huge, but the homeowner's current shower, it's smaller than they'd like. We'll be taking out this tub, replacing it with a brand new spacious walk-in shower. The West Shore team can tackle that no problem. All right, I'm gonna step out, get the crew to work. And just like that, it's done. In one day, this old, outdated space has been completely transformed.
Call in now or visit westshorebath.com for buy one, get one savings. Buy a full bathroom remodel and get a brand new tub or shower in a second bathroom absolutely free. West Shore Home, remodeling, reimagined.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're prime buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
This holiday season, discover the magic of the Jacksonville Symphony's Holiday Pops, featuring dazzling guest artists and shining surprises. It's Jacksonville's liveliest holiday tradition, so get your tickets while they last at jaxsymphony.org.
A pop of color, a pop of fun. Shop the Rooms to Go Kids Holiday Sale with twin upholstered beds starting at $2.99. It's an amazing selection, from glam to chill. On sale now at Rooms to Go Kids.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back to Canines for Warriors Veterans Day Telethon. We are live from K9's headquarters, the national headquarters, right here in St. Johns County. So I got the chance to take a look at the trainers for these dogs, what they go through, what they get prepared to do before they become the super best friend for these Warriors. Let's take a look. We're at Canines for Warriors, and I'm with one of their trainers, Daniel. Hey, man.
How's it going?
I am doing exceptionally well. I'm doing it better now that I'm hanging out with these Poochie Hounds. All right, so you get all these dogs ready to be wonderful service pets for our veterans, correct?
Yes.
All right, so how is that achieved?
A lot of it is just spending time with them, getting them acclimated into these public spaces.
Yeah.
Making sure that they can work around other people and other dogs, because crowds are a big thing, especially for veterans. Yeah, it can be pretty strenuous at times.
So what are some of the what are some of the things the dog needs to learn in order for our veterans to maintain that calm and like be, I guess, safe, right?
Yeah, I think that is probably the biggest thing, is making sure that they're calm in those environments, because the whole purpose of the program is to actually get those veterans back out into public spaces, making sure that they're comfortable. If they have a dog that's, spazzing out all over the place, it actually gets kind of difficult.
Right.
So,
it's not going to really do good for things like PTSD or anxiety, things like that.
Exactly.
So what kind of commands does our buddy here learn?
My personal favorite is my lap, and I can actually do that in a kneeling position.
Okay.
Shay, lap. Come on. Oh, she smells the grass. Shay, hey, lap. Come on. Come on. Yes.
Oh,
and so this is actually deep pressure therapy, and what it does, it just lets you love on the dog, and you're totally engaged, taken out of the moment and everything.
All right, Daniel, so there are other commands. We have the standing commands, and now there are seated commands too, right?
Yes. So,
okay, so show me what you got.
Yeah, so one of the other ones, dogs can take up a lot of space, especially in public areas, restaurants, planes, things like that.
Right.
So what we like to do is give them an under. Shay, under. Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Just makes it a compact little package that we're able to use.
Yeah, absolutely. And then so Shay will just chill there until told not to, right?
Yeah, Shay, back. Good girl.
Whoa.
Good job.
That's so rad. This has got to be a pretty rewarding experience, right? So can you, first of all, how many dogs have you trained?
Personally, I probably have my hands on around 100 dogs.
Really?
Yep. To actually make it through the program, it's again an arduous process. So to class, I think I've sent about 7 so
okay,
far.
cool. So 7 have gone to veterans.
Yes.
Okay, so talk to me about that experience. Talk to me about what it's like to see that veteran get their dog and like essentially you're changing their life.
Absolutely. So going back to that process, sometimes a certain training style, as trainers, we all do things a little bit differently. So occasionally we have to pass a dog off that we're really rooting for. But when you're able to get that dog to class, it's a huge reward, because you know that you're not just helping that veteran, you're not just helping their family, you're helping the veteran's family and back to the community. It's a ripple effect, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Daniel, so the vest is off. So when the vest is off, that means we're not working, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Shay gets to run around and ham it up like a regular dog?
Just like any other dog on
That's
any other day.
Cool, man.
Yeah, she needs that time to decompress just like a human does.
Yeah.
So what better way than just let her be a dog, you know?
That's so much fun. Yeah, we were running around, hanging out, like just screaming around the yard. That was so cool. So in just, what is it, like 12 years?
12 years.
You guys have grown from a garage to a multi-facility, organization. You guys have facilities not just in Florida, right?
Yeah, we actually have one in San Antonio as well.
Crazy cool. Yeah. Man, congratulations, guys.
Thank
It's
you.
so cool. The
really
work you guys are doing is genuinely phenomenal. I am so happy to be here, and I'm so stoked that I got the opportunity to come out and hang out with you guys.
It was a pleasure having you.
Thanks, Daniel. I really appreciate you. All right, guys, we have another big announcement. Thanks to the kind hearts of Phase 3 brands, we're going to be $80,000 closer to the $1 million goal. $80,000. That's impressive. That's amazing. That's a great hold of that for me. There you go. All right, so introduce yourselves first, please.
Bree Radford.
Okay.
Vincent Roy.
Okay, so Bree, talk to me about why is it so important for Phase 3 to be involved with canines?
It's so important because over the past, within all of our regions, stores, and communities, it is important to all of our employees and all of our customers, and of course our CEO and founder, Jack Kemp, as well.
Absolutely. Okay, so like $80,000 is a whole lot. So how did Phase 3 come up with the denomination of 80 grand? That seems like a whole lot, right? That's amazing.
It is, and so I'm going to let Vince talk to you about how we get $80,000.
Vince was trying not to talk, that's why he was all the way over there, but we're going to make him talk anyway. Hey, Vince.
Exactly.
Well, with 70 restaurants, we do it $1 at a time, one customer at a time. And we ask every customer to donate, and they have kind hearts, and they feel the need to help us raise this tremendous amount of money that we did.
That's amazing. So $1 at a time through your customers' generosity. That's great. So how did that initiative come about? It was like,
Yeah, right. Good question. No, it started about 4 years ago. And again, this was a charity that the CEO and founder had picked. And we all got behind it and rallied behind it. And when we ask and have our employees ask, $1 at a time was the most meaningful ask that we could, have them give.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we were at what, 140, right? So now we're up to what, $220,000, something around there? Something around that. That's amazing, but we're still short of the $1 million goal. So call 904-686-1902 or text K9s to 50155 or visit k9sforwarriors.org/telethon so you can get in on the fun. And stick around, guys. We'll be right back.
Teeth are amazing. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we have new financing options to help you get a new smile today, not someday. Scan the QR code or call to learn more.
Go ahead and smile.
Plantar fasciitis feels like pointed, sharp pain. It just hurts all the time. It feels like your foot is squeezing on itself. When I drove past the Good Feet store, I thought, I'm gonna stop in. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet that were personally fitted just for me. Then it was like, okay, this is something special. These make a difference.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Help protect the 600-plus miles of Florida's sandy beaches and our coastline by purchasing the Endless Summer license plate. It's not just a pretty plate, it actually does good. Your purchase of the Endless Summer plate supports over 100 nonprofits statewide who work to keep our beaches clean, accessible, and safe while preserving Florida's beach lifestyle. Visit your tax collector's office to get the Endless Summer plate today. Learn more at buytheplate.com.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising, which is why with Farmers, you don't have to compromise quality to get great savings on your insurance. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
This Black Friday, save on your energy bills with Renewal by Anderson's energy efficient windows. Plus, take advantage of this Black Friday exclusive offer. Call Renewal by Anderson today. Have you ever wondered if a door could be more? Get more than just a door. Get an ensemble entry door, thoughtfully engineered and exclusively from Renewal by Andersen. Call today and get this Black Friday exclusive offer.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe it's time the world sees your smile. Whether it's a single tooth, dentures, or dental implants, we make new smiles affordable for everyone.
Go ahead and smile.
We are here at Canines for Warriors. Welcome back, guys. We are here at Canines for Warriors National Headquarters for our annual Veterans Day Telethon. So we continue to highlight these veterans and their canine comrades, and our own Jeannie Blaylock shares the story of Becca and Bobby.
I think my go-to was Lucky Charms.
Fun cereal, but it actually takes us to a terrible time in Becca's life. After her service in Iraq, the dark pit of PTSD.
I remember for a long time I just lived off of cereal because it was something that I could get at the gas station. I could just run in, grab it. I wouldn't have to go into a whole grocery store with all of the colors and all of the noises and all of the people.
Yeah, even colors set off anxiety, overstimulation. Why? Her brain was numbed in the deserts of Iraq.
Everything is brown, everything is yellow.
And with the PTSD, also the nightmares.
Oftentimes I would have to change my sheets daily because I would wake up and the whole bed would be just drenched in my sweat.
She wound up on drugs.
It was heroin and fentanyl.
And for how long?
Almost 10 years.
To buy the drugs, she'd steal.
At one point, was writing checks to myself from my parents' checkbook.
And talking with Becca, this really hit me hard.
I really wasn't a human being anymore.
But now the story turns happy. At Canines for Warriors, Becca is paired up with Bobby. And this is huge. Now, I know it sounds tiny, but it's not. The very first step.
Getting out of bed, number one, I would have to feed her.
Bobby gave Becca a reason to live, made her responsible. And over the last 8 years,
the greatest thing I've ever done is rebuild the relationship with my parents.
Her mom for Mother's Day at Canines.
So she cried the whole time.
Aww. And now Becca has a job with the St. Johns County Sheriff, helping inmates get a life after incarceration. And yes, Bobby is always with her, leaning in for the ear rub.
If you had not gotten Bobby, then what?
I would not be here. I would for sure be dead, or I would be in jail or prison. Without her, there's no way I would have ever gotten any better.
All right, thank you, Jeannie. All right, let's go meet some more of the fine folks who are taking your calls. Oh, I happen to have one right here. Hello, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, my name is Megan Clough. I'm here with Bank of America.
All right, hey, Megan. So tell us, have you been getting some calls?
I have been getting some calls, yes. So far, I've taken a couple donations. Our largest today is $100.
All right, $100. Great job. That's very cool. So let me ask you on a personal level, why is it important for you to be here in this seat today?
I'm very grateful for Canine for Warriors. Both of my parents were pilots in the Army.
Oh, cool.
My brother is currently in the Navy. So it's nice to be able to give back in my own way for both those who have served and who are serving.
That's very cool. Is this your first year doing this?
This is my first year doing the telethon. I volunteered here before,
Okay.
put some mulch around the grounds, gotten some great tours, meet the dogs, help clean up. So it's been great since I've had the opportunity.
I love it. Thank you very much for volunteering, and it's very nice to meet you. All right, Liv. What's going on, man? How are you, dude?
How you doing, man?
If I can ever get my card right, I'll be all right. All right, introduce yourself to everybody.
My name's Corey. I'm also with the Bank of America.
Okay, cool. We got a lot of Bank of America folks here. All right, so what about you? You've been getting calls?
I have been taking calls. My last call was from Jenny for $100, so it was great.
Hey, right on. Another $100. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate that. All right, so on the personal level, why is it important for you to be here?
Well, you know, being in Jacksonville, being a big military city, I have lots of neighbors and friends that are that have done their service, and I'm also an animal lover. I've got a couple dogs, or I've had dogs that have been donation dogs, right? So it's been great. great.
That's very cool. Yeah, I've got a couple of big old buddies too. All right, so have you done any donate or any volunteering around here like the rest of these folks have?
I have. We come once a month, our group, and we do whatever needs to be done. Some of it's light work, some of it's heavy work, whatever needs to be done to do the really quality stuff, right?
That is so cool. Thank you very much for volunteering here today. I really do appreciate it. Guys, we're changing lives here, and you can be a part of it and help. So make sure that you call in here and talk to our fine folks right here. But stick around, guys, because we'll be right back after the break.
His smile, her smile, their smile. Every smile is unique.
At Natural Teeth Implant Center and Oral Surgery, we understand that not every smile is the same.
Right now, we're helping you find that perfect smile. Transform your smile and your confidence with all-on-4 dental implants starting at just $8,995 per arch. Find out if you're a candidate. Scan the QR code, call 904-293-4116, or visit our website today.
If you live in Northeast Florida and are covered by both Medicare and Medicaid, it's time to get to know the U-Card, only from United Healthcare. It's a member ID card that can open doors to comprehensive and affordable coverage. And it's all yours when you join a United Healthcare Dual Complete plan. If you live in one of these Northeast Florida counties, you could get more benefits than original Medicare with this plan, all for a $0 monthly plan premium. To learn more, give us a call. With your U-Card in hand, you can use the $349 credit you'll get every month to help pay for over-the-counter products like pain relievers, cold remedies, or your daily vitamins. The U-Card can also be used to help pay for healthy foods and utilities for qualifying members. And as your member ID card, the United Healthcare U-Card opens doors to a large network of Medicare Advantage providers, including doctors and specialists. Dual Complete also gives you a $4,000 dental allowance for covered services like cleanings, fillings, x-rays, and crowns, plus a $0 copay for covered generic and brand name prescriptions, and $0 copays for 72 one-way trips to or from the doctor and pharmacy. It's not only a great way to get more benefits than original Medicare, but with United Healthcare by your side, you'll get our support every step of the way. So if you live in Northeast Florida, see why more people with a dual special needs plan choose United Healthcare and get the United Healthcare U-Card. Use your credit on your U-Card every month to help pay for over-the-counter products, plus healthy food and utilities for qualifying members. All for a $0 monthly plan premium. Annual enrollment ends December 7th. So call or click to connect with us today to get the reliable all-in-one coverage of a United Healthcare Dual Complete plan.
Welcome back, everybody. We're joined now by 28-year Army veteran David. He volunteered to serve in 1967 and went to Vietnam after infantry training. We're also joined by his buddy, Luce. From one David to another, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
Okay, so how has having Luce in your life helped with you in your personal life?
Luce, actually, I don't look at him as a service dog. I look at him as a person with 4 legs. And so he's provided to me the opportunity to actually figure out what was wrong with me, but also to kind of provide a healing process.
Gotcha.
He's a companion. He brings joy. He brings happiness to me. he's opened me up to many things that I probably would have self-isolated and not experienced.
Well, I love that so very much. So it's my understanding that you are the first Vietnam service member to be with Canines for Warriors. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was interesting because when I applied back in 2020 for a service dog, and I was just looking at any service dog, their application process stopped at a certain point. And when I inquired, they said, well, we only take post 9/11 veterans.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, wait a minute, what about all the pre 9/11 veterans?
Yeah.
Vietnam, Korea, Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Panama, and those conflicts. What the wonderful thing about Canine for Warriors is they maintain contact with me. They were actually doing almost an outreach. And they said that, well, we've changed our policy months later. And so I got this call, and it was, well, you've won the lottery. And I said, well, okay, where's the money? And they said, no, this is going to be, it's going to even be better. And it was, by the way. And so that call, they told me that my application process had been accepted, that they accelerated the application process. They gave me a class date, and more importantly, they said, we think we have a dog for you.
That's amazing. What a fantastic story. So how much has Luce meant to you and for you to call him your best friend?
You know, it's a process of sharing. He shares with me unspeakable, literally, attitude in my life. He gives me comfort. He provides moments of joy, moments of laughter. And the interesting thing I found out in that sharing process between myself and Luce is that I actually like to share Luce with others. Other people will see Luce and they'll say, oh, look at the dog, can I pet him? Or, oh no, you can't touch him because he's a service dog. And some of those occasions I say no. And the reason for that is that, there's a moment that I don't feel comfortable sharing him. But there are many moments in which I do. And the joy that you see that he gives other people, actually, I benefit from.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing experience when I see that.
That is fantastic. I'm so glad that you have Luce. Dogs really do bring out the best, right? I mean, their joy and their love of life is just simply infectious. And I know that that's had to carry over to you.
Yes. And it's enriching is what it is. And I call him my rewarding experience, my rewarding opportunity. And it's amazing what they do. Everything from just sitting there and looking at you with their eyes, and they actually pierce you, and they actually look into your soul and into your heart. And he gives so much pleasure and at the same time, there's a responsibility that instead of just being isolated and angry and confused and all of those other kind of emotional experiences, he kind of dampens that, and at times actually just erases all that.
I think it's amazing. David, thank you so very much for joining us today. I really do appreciate it. Luce, you are the jam. All right, let's go learn the story of Keith and Cessna. Take a look.
14 jobs, 3 divorces, and financial turmoil. For Keith, returning to civilian life was not easy. The 17-year Marine Corps veteran compared his life to the movie Forrest Gump.
One of my favorite movies is Forrest Gump. Forrest was obviously a military dude, but once Forrest got out, he was kind of lost for a while. And Forrest was just running and running and running, and for a long time, that's what I felt like. Like I was just running aimlessly with a bunch of other dudes behind me, like, what are we doing here? And then once I was able to get Cessna, I kind of got rid of the other folks and was able to focus and kind of got things in line. And for me, Forrest Gump is very parallel to how things went for me.
Keith had seen Canines for Warriors on the local news and decided to apply. It was all worth it the moment he met Cessna, a yellow Labrador retriever with deep brown eyes.
It was just kind of breathtaking, It was that moment was just a sigh of relief. And then Cessna's allowed me to calm down and get out of my head. And while I still have flashbacks and nightmares, she allows me to get through it and calms me through it. There'll be times where I have a nightmare. She can tell I'm messing up in the bed, and she'll come over and put that cold nose on my leg. And it's, all of a sudden it's better.
Keith has always been the one to step up and help others, but now he's encouraging his fellow veterans to remember that it's okay to ask for help too. He wants them to know that reaching out is a sign of strength, not weakness.
I know there are a bunch of veterans suffering. I know some of my friends who are suffering. And as I said before, it is very difficult for us to ask for help. We are very accustomed to asking others for help, but very stubborn when it comes to seeking and receiving help for ourselves. To any vet that's out there that is struggling, PTSD, suicide, financial troubles, just your head is in a bad space, there are trustworthy organizations out there, and Canines for Warriors definitely is one. You have to kind of put your pride down just a little bit, ask for help, and you'd be amazed at how quickly you can find yourself and your whole situation in a better place.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
When you have a health question,
what do you do when you throw out your back?
Call HCA Florida's consultant nurse to speak with a licensed nurse 24/7 for answers and guidance. Call HCA Florida's consultant nurse. It's free.
Discover huge savings where the wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. From new Discovery shows and flavors to a winter wonderland with millions of twinkling lights. Save up to 65% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Black Friday presale.
Influencers aren't new.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
In 1941, Jeep wrote the book on four-wheel drive.
Years later, the Jeep brand is still influencing. Some create trends, we create our own trail. Some send a smiling emoji, we smile for real.
Don't call it a comeback.
Jeep, there's only one.
Right now, well-qualified lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S-Gas model for $359 a month, or purchase and get no monthly payments for 90 days.
Milk?
You got a rumble in your tumble that you don't want to address.
I don't know.
Don't live in dairy denial.
You can have your milk and smile.
Lactate's in the real milk aisle. Lactate.
It's that time of year when people are making decisions about Medicare plans. Maybe you are too. And that's why Aetna licensed agents are standing by, ready to answer your questions and help make the process of choosing a Medicare plan easier. And if you're a Medicare member with a chronic condition, like diabetes or heart disease, your agent can help you determine if you might be eligible for an Aetna Chronic Condition Special Needs Plan. These plans include coverage for dental, vision, and hearing, and offer a $0 copay for visits to your primary care physician and specialists supporting your chronic condition. And you can get an extra benefits card with a monthly allowance you can use on healthy foods, utilities, and approved other expenses.
Annual enrollment for Medicare ends December 7th, so pick up the phone and call for your free Medicare coverage assessment today. Call 1-844-631-2548.
We are primed for an SEC showdown.
The SEC on ABC, Saturdays.
Catch all the college football action on ABC 25, sponsored locally by Farrah and Farrah. Go for the end zone.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you for tuning in. We will see y'all tomorrow.